So your client knows they want to change, and a wellness remodel might sound a little odd. But if you think about it, the peace of mind and the joy that you get from a space is really a key part of physical and mental wellness, as well as how spaces work for us. So, what are 11 things that you can do in a kitchen wellness remodel? So it all starts with the kitchen. Don't most renovations? So to stay in this home, the couple knew they need to make a few changes to help them live better in this space. They love to cook together, but they did not have what I call a two-butt kitchen, and they're always getting in each other's way. And you can see this space between the stove and the countertop. It was only about 3.5 feet. So literally, the woman of the house, 5 foot tall like me, could stand here by this pantry door, hold out her arms, and touch the dishwasher, the stove, the sink, the pantry, and the refrigerator, all without moving. Things were tight. So opening up this space can create a space they love, get rid of the dated 2 level, and give them some working room to work together. So you'll see a lot of the different areas that we highlighted and how we're ready to go. So started off with a plan to salvage and donate as much as possible to Habitat for Humanity Restore or whatever your local community bases or resale, whatever it takes. But we really wanted to see these pretty good cabinets stay in action and the countertops and as many of the fixtures, plumbing fixtures, lighting fixtures as we could. Great thing was they even picked them up. We didn't have to deal with them. We also had a plan up front to keep the existing wall cabinets. So all we tore out was the island, and the existing wall cabinets got their own treatment. So when we were bringing in new cabinets, we had to think about how this was all going to coordinate and how the space was going to work with the cabinets being altered. All of the countertops, all of the cabinets were going to get countertops for a whole new look as well. So the existing cabinets were painted with a durable primer. This was not as low VOC as we had hoped, but the trade-off for durability was one that we really took into consideration because we knew we wanted this finish to last a long time. So the good news was we were able to run air purifiers and off gas in the house, but we also came back and put the color on with a Zero VOC paint. So we locked in the sealer, we locked in the VOCs that were in that sealer, and we had that peace of mind of knowing that we had the durability of these painted cabinets operating better for the client. So when the healthiest of options aren't always available or there are other things to consider, just weigh the trade-offs and know what you're getting into, and then you can plan for it. When the new cabinets came in the middle, there was quite a story about this because we could not find wood box cabinets locally here in Oklahoma City where we are. We finally, actually the client found them online at a big box store about 2.5 hours away and literally drove up and picked up the cabinets. It saved us a ton of money, gave us real wood boxes with real oak doors, gave us the configuration we wanted, the ability to add the trash and recycling center, which was a biggie, and we got them installed pretty quickly. They look great, and they were stained with a stain that was not what we expect. So we did have a couple of glitches here. And this stain was way higher VOC than we had expected. We definitely had to do some off-gassing. Fortunately, the homeowners were not living at the home at the time of the remodel, so it gave us plenty of time to off-gas and let those toxins get out of the house and still have a great looking finish. Of course, we had to repaint a bunch of walls. There also were a lot of repairs going on in the house at the same time due to some major cracking in the drywall, which we later learned was due to the floor. More to come on that. All the walls were repainted with Zero VOC paint. Folks, this is not a hard one to do. This is a no-brainer. Every major paint company out there has Zero VOC paints that operate really well. Your painters should have no problem working with these paints, and just do it. It automatically is a health benefit for your clients. So I mentioned home repairs. Well, turned out if you saw that picture earlier, when we were scraping up the floor, we suspected there was a crack in the slab, and sure enough, it was all the way across. So we needed some extensive repairs to elevate the floor back up, but it gave us this opportunity to replace all of the floor in the living area. And oh my gosh, the homeowner was so excited about this floor. She actually found it. It is a GreenGuard certified luxury vinyl plank. And the best part is it has a built-in cushion in it. So for the first time since she has lived in this house, she was actually able to walk barefoot on her own floors. It looks fabulous. It's really easy to take care of. And it just gave a whole new look to the entire space. So it was a win-win-win all of the way around. So we took this crazy, not so good situation and turned it into a wonderful opportunity to have this awesome floor in the house. We included simple things like a low flow faucet. You know, your faucets aren't just the jewelry of the home, they're also very functional and very performance based. Of course, WaterSense, EnergyStar dishwasher, energy efficient garbage disposer came in, and the absolute jewelry of the entire project, as it is for many of them, new lighting. We did all LED fixtures. Again, so easy to do. Magnificent selection of fixtures out there. And if you can't find a fixture that's already LED, buy LED bulbs and put them in the fixture that you have found. So replacing the chandelier in the dining room, the pantry lights with a jamb opening was super fun. Island lights and this stunning entry pendant that the homeowners found really gave us that signature just touch of class at the end of this project to wrap it all up. So a couple of bonuses ended up being really critical to the homeowner and really important to the project and helped us to create this space for health and wellness. Turning this pantry door 90 degrees from where it was created a whole bunch more space for the island, and it really opened up that work triangle. So no longer had to stand in the middle of the kitchen and swing her arms around to reach all of the spaces. Two of them actually fit in the kitchen very well, and having this little bump out at the end of the island provided some excellent workspace so the two of them can work together and actually have people sitting at the bar chatting while they're fixing dinner, entertaining, whatever is going on. As we said earlier, replacing those floors created such a wonderful opportunity for the homeowners to enjoy something that looked a lot more like what they envisioned, as well as be so much more comfortable. And that comfort factor, that is a huge contribution to our well-being. And lastly, just that zen feeling from having this comfortable, beautiful space to work in and entertain, and just feeling like it just works for you. So to recap, 11 things that were done in this health and wellness remodel. This is only a starting list. There's so many other things that can be so easily done. Oftentimes swapping out products for a better product than one you've used in the past. We didn't even get into talking about countertops, tile, a lot of other decisions that were made that we took healthier, safer options wherever possible. If you'd like to learn more about this project, give me a call. I'm Marla Esser Close, the Green Home Coach.